Padium guys, Safety Diner C2 here. I have got a first look for you. Well, kind of a first look. I've already seen these. I've already kind of messed around with them for a little bit, but I really haven't shown them off yet. So, nonetheless, here is a first look of Jason's Fs65s. Now, please note that these are definitely not completed. He just kind of wanted to make one, so he did. Now, we were going to use this for QISD, but we ended up not using them, so he decided that he was just going to skin them to his counties, and that's where we stand with them now. So, as you can see, there are two different buses, 9939 and 9923. They're both the same thing, pretty much, other than just some numbering. But let's go ahead, let's take a look around. You can see the Freightliner, you can see the Thomas logo on the back. You can also see the Georgia plate. You can see the turn signals on here. I love the arrow turn signals, along with our warning lights up here. I don't like how you can kind of see that there's different colors in between the school bus sign and the actual color itself. Warning lights aren't the best, but you know, whatever. No big deal. Stay back 50 feet. Yeah. Coming around to the sides, we do have a gas tank over on the side. Gwinnett County Schools, 9923. Kind of looks like Volks, but then again, you know, Jason works with Volk, so, you know. Let's see, Thomas logo up there. Not too bad looking. And it almost looks like this Thomas logo is kind of like it's a rectangle that's put on there and not just the Thomas logo itself, which is not how it is, but you know, whatever. We do have a short little crossing gate on the front, 9923. Again, I don't really like the warning lights. They just seem a little bit, I don't think they seem big. There's just something about them that just seems a little bit off, though. I don't know, maybe if you guys can point it out in the comments, or maybe it's just me. Something just seems a little weird about them, though. But other than that, not too bad. You can see that there's also a little Freightliner logo up there. And let's come over to the side. And pretty much the same thing. Just taking a look over here. Under storage, which I don't believe this bus had. So we have under storage on this bus, which is one of the main differences between the two. You can see more under storage, but other than that, not a whole lot of major differences. So let's go ahead, take a look on the interior, or rather let's take a look at the engine first, as you can see right there. So alright, let's take a look inside. Want to turn back down simulation speed. The switches are awesome. I have close-up pictures of them somewhere. Maybe I'll post them in the video if I find them. But they're really well done, and this control panel is actually pretty well done as well. Let's see. Parking brake back there. No pedals, you know, no big deal. Other than that, it's not a bad driver's area. Let's come back here. Roof texturing, you've seen that one before. Seat colors. Now, I did talk with Jason, and you know, it's an interesting seat color. Not really. This is more of a kind of a. It's supposed to be a gray, but the gray that I remember from school buses is a lot darker than this. This is almost like a whitish gray, I guess. But you know, other than that, you know, not too bad. Let's take a look at the top. We have a strobe light over here, two roof hatches, and yeah. So with that, let me go ahead and turn up the ROR volume so that y'all can hear the sounds. Alright, so let's go ahead and start up the bus. The air brake sounds are just fantastic on this bus. I think they sound great, if you ask me. Now, I haven't actually been able to... I don't remember if he told me or not if these sounds are any different. I don't think they are, but... so they don't sound too different. Maybe that's just me right now, but anyways, I really haven't driven them other than just kind of making a few circles around. I've been waiting to make a video, but gosh, that parking brake sound is... Okay. Nah. Okay, let me actually turn on some lights for you real quick. You can see strobe light automatically turns on in the back. Let me turn it down, or let's travel through time. There we go. Turn on the end lights real quick. Turn on some four-ways, turn on reds as well. As you can see, gosh, this is awesome. This is just beautiful. Backup sound is a little bit longer than average, which is fine. I mean, it's something different compared to what everyone else does. We have the door. Put out the crossing arm gate. So, overall, like right now, it's pretty good for me. We'll drive like this so y'all can see. But let's go ahead, let's put that back in, turn that off, and let me put up my FPS. Now normally I do this on simple terrain, but I decided that we just got a new updated version of QISD Neo, so you know what the heck, why not? So and I am also using my keyboard, so please keep that in mind, that I'm not using my steering wheel, so that might affect just a little bit of the turning radius and, you know, this and that here and there. So other than that, I've not had any real problems handling the bus through the time that I have driven it. Now, this bus does do a little bit of drifting. Pretty fun to drift, if I might say so myself. So that's definitely something that I pointed out to him right when I first got it. But we'll go ahead, as always, let's try and do a turning test. Let's see if we can do that using these lines right here. So we'll start off with left first. So, not the best, but, you know. Jason does really try and take into account what it would have been like for an actual bus. So, even though this bus does not have a fantastic turning radius, he tries to model that off of what the Fs65's turning radiuses actually were. You know, whether they were extremely great, or in this case it seems that they weren't that great, but I've yet to drive an Fs65 or any bus for that matter, so I can't really say so. And that also goes for all of his other buses, so if you so some of them take off a little bit slower and they have higher, they rev higher, and you know, this and that. He takes all of that into account, which is one thing that I love about Jason's modeling. So overall, I think this is a pretty solid bus, considering that this is, you know, not a finished product, and it was just kind of, it definitely wasn't just thrown together, you know, within like a few hours. This is also not one of the projects that he has spent a lot of time on, such as the CEs. So with that being said, I like this bus, and there will definitely be more videos on it. If there's anything in particular that you want me to see or go over, or that you think should be improved with the bus, go ahead and let me know in the comments below, and anything that you think should be improved, I'll go ahead and relay the information over to Jason. But other than that, I think that's pretty much it. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. So yeah, guys, make sure you subscribe right down here. It's a magical red button that says you are now subscribed to Safety Liner C2. Make sure you comment up here, down here, over here, or over here. I don't know where they put it, I don't care where they put it. Make sure you also give this video a thumbs up, or Jason is never going to spend a whole lot of time on his buses. And make sure you also share this video with a friend, show it to your mom, show it to your dad, show it to a guy on a random street. I don't care, don't get raped. So yeah guys, that is pretty much it, and thanks for watching.